What's up guys, this is the Guitar Gent coming at you with a brand new reaction video. It's Monday, it's Mad Mondays, and we're continuing this journey, the journey within the journey, if you want. Of course, we're discovering every week a new song from Band-Maid, and now we have started following also your feedback, guys. You seem to enjoy the idea. We are following the chronological order of the releases, at least when it comes to the music videos and official material that I can find on their YouTube channel. So today we're going to listen to Don't Let Me Down. Very curious. I don't think I've received too many requests for this one, so it might be a bit more of a hidden song. Let's say it still has more than 4 million views. This music video, so it's not unknown. That's for sure. But you know, it's not like the Dice, YOLO, or Alone. You know, the ones that you guys have requested me in bigger amounts. Let's say. So I'm very curious. Again, it's Monday, it's a bank holiday here in Ireland. It's extremely windy. I don't know if some of the wind will be picked up by the microphone. I hope not. Anyway, guys, very excited for this. We need our weekly dose of energy to start off the week the right way. So let's see what they have in store for us. Band-Maid, Don't Let Me Down. Let's go. Already. Oh wow, I love that effect on the vocals. Again, the interplay between the vocals, lovely. It's almost as an hardcore punk vibe. Yeah. Woo. The Rickenbacker guitar is what Jesus Christ. This section right here is so groovy. Akan is killing it on the drums. Yeah. I love the drum pattern. I also love there is a synth player also in the background. It is so catchy. Oh, I love it. I love this riff so much. Let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. 'Cause our love is gone away. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. 'Cause our love is gone away. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. 'Cause our love is gone away. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Oh, I was hoping to bring this back. Don't let me down. Wow. I love this, guys. This is a much more straightforward song from Band-Maid. Again, it's true that these earlier songs are a bit more straightforward, but this specifically is much more direct. When it comes also to the song structure, it's very, straight to the point. There are no guitar solos, no, let's say, how would I call them? Intermission sections, let's say. There are no crazy intricate bass lines going up. There aren't, specific drum breaks. It's very straightforward, and I like that. Now, of course, one of the best elements of Band-Maid are those sections when they go crazy and they change it up and they make something interesting. But I love punk music. I just love punk music. I like when something is just straight and direct. Uh, a small parenthesis here, guys. We're going to do a second volume of the 12 Days of Punk. If you're not aware of that, I did a 12 Days of Punk last year during the first lockdown. 12 days, every day a new punk guitar cover, and we're going to do the second volume here. It's been a year, more or less, so stay tuned for that if you're into punk music as well. That being said, again, I love the energy that this song has. The riff at the beginning, it's much more bouncier, it's much more groovier. Let's say the intro riff and the post-chorus, I want to say, or pre-verse, call it whatever you will. But it has a lot of energy. It almost has a more of an heavy metal vibe, almost like a breakdown in a more recent Metallica song, if you want. It's very dan 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 dan, coming back always to the empty string, the dan da dan da dan. So it's a pull off. In the guitar world, we call that a pull off, when you basically play a string, play a fret. Let's say you play the third fret, and then you just release it and you play the empty string. It's like da da. Again, I always hope that these vocal renditions of things that you play make any sense to you guys. But I will bring in the guitar in the, let's say, soon enough for the new reactions. I will try to implement the guitar as well, so that I can show you what I mean in a bit more concrete way. So hopefully you can learn even a bit more in a more clear way from me. But they use that technique. That's going back to the empty string. It's something that's very common in thrash metal and in metal music in general. And then they switch up to a more hardcore punk and then a more pop punk chorus. Even for the thing, both for the melody, I want to say, and for the things that they play, because it's very straightforward. They just keep the power chord going. Again, lovely to see the interplay in the vocals between Miku and Saiki. She had a fantastic guitar. She had a Rickenbacker guitar in this video. I'm not really sure how much she was actually playing. Didn't really feel like there were two distinct guitar lines for most of the song. So I think that Kanami was carrying the load here, as it seemed to be for the first songs for the band, let's say. Extremely catchy chorus, as I said. Very beautiful melody. There were still, though, some very interesting tweaks that they made. They were shorter, of course, than the ones that we are more used to nowadays from them, but they were still there. So there was that very interesting, they dropped everything a couple of times throughout the song, either for the guitar doing a bend to transition from one section to the other. I think it was after the first chorus, Kanami just went up, wow, and then they went back into the verse again. And then they did the same thing again with the isolated vocals. I think it was after the second chorus and at the very end of the song. They just dropped everything and there was just Saiki's voice. And Saiki's voice, I want to say, guys, at the beginning, lovely effect. It's something that we've seen them use other times as well. I don't want to say something wrong, but I think it was on Rin as well. I'm not sure, but the vocal distortion that they add in production to her voice, that worked very well here, especially in that section. As I said, that reminded a bit more of a metal track, let's say. And especially at the beginning, when she came in with that screaming, it wasn't really a scream because it was distorted digitally, I guess, or physically with microphones and things like that. But I don't think she was actually singing that. Now maybe she actually does that live because she's a great singer and she can push her voice towards that extent, I think, as well. But it sounded to me like it was a production choice more than a performance choice, let's say. So guys, this song was absolutely brilliant. Again, it was very interesting, the timing of this, because I'm going through a punk phase again, if you want. And as I said, we're going to do a lot of guitar covers in the very close future on the channel when it comes to punk. And this had that vibe. Also, the music video reminded me of the Los Angeles is Burning one by Bad Religion. Musically, not necessarily that, even though there were some that very interesting kick pattern by Akan on the drums that really kept things moving, and it kind of reminded me a little bit of hardcore punk, a little bit of bands like Bad Religion, of course. But you know, when you have a drum pattern that's like tu-tu-ta, 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 it's like a gallop. It's so... it keeps on building up. It's like Iron Maiden, Steve Harris on the bass, like dun 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 dun. That it basically propels the song to go 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 go. It's so energetic, fantastic, guys. I did love this, absolutely fantastic, even if it's simpler than what they've done in the past, or actually I should say in the future. It was an absolutely lovely song. Thank you so much for joining, as always. Next week, now I know that sadly I'm recording this, of course, it's Monday the 3rd. Next Monday would have been the day of their concert with the live audience in Japan. Unfortunately, from what you guys told me, that's not gonna happen, and it's going to be another digital concert, let's say, an online concert. But we'll still make sure to do something here on the channel to celebrate the event. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I'll see you very soon with the next one, and have a lovely, fantastic day. See you soon.